Here's another one, guys. Seeing as I get reminded regularly to let the public know of my experiences. Think about this. Think about a police officer, a well-known corrupt police officer, mind you. Like if you're down there in St Kilda and in the Vice, hanging around the street level drug dealers and whatnot, sadly, which I was when I was addicted and homeless, you hear this person, this police officer's name all the time. It's either out of like fear or out of like, yeah, I got him on the roll. I'm on his roll. Like, yeah, I'm working, I'm sweet. I can do what I want. I'm with such and such. And that's not even one bit of an exaggeration. You hear his name all the time. So now this well-known corrupt cop, picture this. This modern day Roger Rogerson stumbles into this new fandangled gadget, which organised criminals also have. In fact, there was a story on it in the Herald Sun, I believe, or the Age, one of the big two, about how the police were not happy that the bikies were using the same tactic as them to like harass their informants. Well, that was in reference to like M-Spy style phone hacks and like AI bot tech, which replicates the effects of schizophrenia. So you just hear this like constant chatter, and it's like you've always got eyes on you type of thing. Anyway, so this well-known corrupt police officer thinks it'll be fun to use this, not to solve crimes, just to mess with people. So he messes with someone who ends up lashing out violently, ridiculously, as his only response to get at the source of his rage, because that's what it's like. The corrupt cop who planted this attack on Gargasoulos would have been goading him. Like, yeah, what are you going to do? You can't do anything about it. Like that, right? Like trying to aggravate him. So his way of getting, in his mind, don't for one second think I'm saying this is correct or acceptable. In his mind, though, he's like, yeah, I'll get you. I'll run down to Burke Street Mall. Watch this. Vroom. And he'll kill innocent people in the process. Right? Great. A corrupt police officer, a cowboy cop messed up and it got out of control and innocent people died, right? If even the fact that it wasn't to do with resolving or solving or preventing crimes, just say, okay, yep, got out of control. The fact that 7 years later, Magistrate Pappas's Melbourne Drug Court, and she worded it as a sport when they were doing it to me publicly, boasting about it on the Melbourne Drug Court, like, you can't escape it, like, you want to, like, yeah, like, literally just showing everybody, look what we're doing to him, rah. And Magistrate Pappas calls it a sport. 7 years after they have used this technique, this head-doing technique to kill innocent people, including a baby, they're using it to aggravate the participants of the Melbourne Drug Court. Seriously? Like, how damaged is that? That is like next level out of here. You've killed innocent people, even backhandedly, like, okay, you know, at the end of the day, he was a meth head scumbag, but he was having his head done in by an artificial intelligence-driven bot set upon him by a well-known corrupt cop. Then they do it on the Melbourne Drug Court, so 7 years later, they've still been doing it all this time, so God only knows what other crimes it's caused. And here's a well-known violent offender whose response to that attack on his mental health is to lash out violently, stabbing an innocent member of the public. And the IBACs, they can't do anything, nothing can get done of it, you know. The mainstream media would rather sweep it away, wash that away, that's a bit embarrassing, you know. Seriously, mate, that is Victoria now. Victoria's law and order system right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the likes of the magistrate Pappases, Daniel Andrews' left-wing puppets of a magistrate, were well aware of it. She wore a uniform once too, you know. And any single word I said just then can be challenged in any court of law. Be it a civil, be it a criminal, anything. No problem whatsoever. Speak soon, guys.